Today, this lesson is on an elephant. And this elephant's trunk has some tusks here. It looks like these tusks have been cut off so that poachers don't end up killing these elephants for their tusks, because sometimes that's what they do, which is sad. But that's why in the zoos and things they'll cut these off. Or they'll cut these off in the wild as protection. But anyways, we've got some tusks here, and then look, we've got an elephant nose that comes down and around with a nice curve. If you want to even make your nose curve up, that's fine too. But the lesson I'm going to make today is elephant's nose curling down. And to help me make this, and to give me some cool examples at the end to show my YouTube viewers, we have my first grade class. Would you like to say hello? Hello! And there are 16 first graders here, and many of them are missing their front teeth. And many have 2 front teeth missing, while some have their front teeth starting to grow in. So they are very cute, and I'm sure they're going to make some lovely, lovely little elephants for us to use as my first grade examples. Now remember, this is for all ages, but even first graders can do this too. So let's go ahead and begin. We want to think about placement. Look at this. Here's my elephant that I'm going to draw today, and I'm going to place him this way on my page. We're going to also make his ear bigger and maybe add a little bit of body here. And then we'll be able to do jungle. Now, depending on your placement, maybe you want it more to one side, so you have more jungle on this side or sunset. I think I might do that. I'll have my ear here. So look, if this is the center of my page, what's at my center of my page here? It's these tusks, right? And so then look what's above it, my eyeball. So that's what we're going to start with first, is this elephant eye, but we're going to go from the center. So find the center of your page. Now you're going to go top, bottom, side, side. And we're going to go right into the center. And we're going to go up diagonally. So here's my center. And I'm going to jump up diagonally. And I'm going to draw a circle almost the size of my fingernail. So look, a pretty good sized circle. It's basically draw a circle around your finger. So look what I did. Can you see the circle? It's still showing on my finger, around the side of my finger. That's the whole eyeball. A lot of times we start with the pupil when I do these sketches and drawings, but I'm doing the whole eyeball right now because my pupil's going to be a different shape on this side view elephant. From there, look, make a diagonal line across the elephant. So I'm going diagonally across the elephant eye. And I'm going to give him a little bit of lashes. Look, now curve out and up, out and up, out and up. Just a little bit in here, and you can kind of color that in darker. And down here, now inside the eye, this is going to be now the pupil. 1, 2, and they're slightly curved, and I'm coloring that in black. Now I'm going to find my center of my page. From the center of my page, I'm going to go over 1 line, 2 lines. This is going to form, look, see my tusks? 1, 2. And you can make them, if you want to make them sharp, you can. Sharp, or you can make them blunt, like they've been cut off. So now for placement, look what we're going to do next. We're going to curve up and around to get the head. So watch how I do that. I find my tusk, and I want plenty of room. I don't want it to be real close to this, because you want his head to come down. Visualize my curve. So I'm going to put a line above here, and I'm going to curve down to about the middle of my tusk. So above the eye, curve down to the middle of the tusk, and then I'm going to go around. I'm curving around, and I'm going to curve right off the page. Now from here, I'm going to put a little 1 line and a little wavy line too. These are kind of like the wrinkles in his skin. From the tusk, it's directly under the eye. I'm going to do a straight line. And then I'm going to do a line up, and in back of the tusk and a line up in front of the tusk. This is kind of like a flap of skin that's here, and then I made a wiggly line underneath it. Now I'm going to start forming my trunk. Now, you can make your trunk come down and up, or you can make your trunk come down and up this way. Here's mine. It's curving down this way, or if you want a trunk that's coming up, see how this is up and around. That's up to you. I'm going to come down and up like the letter U or backwards J. Down and up like a hook. I'm going to do a letter V inside it, because you know how the trunk, the nose on the end has this opening where it opens up like this and can drink food and stuff, and it can actually grip things and pick things up too. And then I'm taking, curving round. Now I'm going to bring it back to my tusk, but I'm going fatter here at the opening. Look, it's thicker, and then it tapers, meaning gets a little bit skinnier. Go do this line slow so you have a nice shaped tusk. You want it trunk. You want it wider here. So I'm coming off of this line. Go slow and do it equal distance until you reach it, and then connect to these lines here. Now, when this trunk bends, just like your fingers bending, look at how my finger's bending. It forms wrinkles in the skin. So look, give me some wrinkles, and maybe a little wrinkle over here. See, my wrinkles. And only on the bend side. Look, there's no wrinkles on this edge. It's only on this bend side. Now, if you want to put another tusk back here on the other side that you can't see, that's fine. But look, make it shorter, because anything farther away is shorter. Now we're going to form the ear. So look, here's my eye. I want my ear to come off my body, and elephants have these really huge ears. So I'm going to come down, curve, and it's kind of like, look, kind of like a J curve, up and back. And you don't have to touch the top of the body with it. And then I'm just going to come off my ear, and you can come down off the page, the edge of your page. And any areas in here, you can even just connect to them. I just added another line under here. I just connected it to connect all the head body together. And this forms a little bit of his opening near his mouth. Now, it's up to you how you want to design your background. You can put him in an African savanna. You could put him in the jungle, the rainforest of Asia. If he's an Indian elephant, he might be in Asia. I'm going to stick him, I'm going to do a horizon line. That's up to you. And look, I want a giant sunset. When I visioned this image, I had the African elephant in the savannah with the bright orange sunset. And, you know, you can stick some plants or whatever you want down in here. Some trees. Elephants love to eat vegetation and trees and plants, so you can stick them in. Now, I'm going to take a peek, and we're going to see my first graders and see if I can find a first grade example to show you what some of my first graders made today. And I'm going to show you, oh, she even put some legs in here. Let me see. Yeah, we got some legs going on here. So I found 3 examples quick. And we have an elephant that has even legs. So she had room for legs, so that's up to you. Here's one, and they put the savannah in. Right there. And here's another one. And their tusks were cut off. Nice trunk on that one. So, I hope you have fun, and I want to thank my first graders for helping me make my elephant video. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.